Hello everybody, I'm Chase Forbes for Stock Car Steel and SRI. We're out here at Rhine Enterprises in Denver, North Carolina, and we're going to talk with Bill Rhine, the owner today, about some of the projects he's working on. Now, if you love vintage race cars as much as I do, this place is absolute heaven.
Okay, what we have here is 1969 Allen Mann Holman Moody Ford Open Sports Racer. Built by Allen Mann originally in England, powered by Holman Moody, all aluminum 429 Boss. A gentleman out west found the original car, brought it to us, said, hey, restore this car for us. As we started the restoration, we realized that, frankly, the car was too valuable, being a one-of-one, to send out on the vintage circuit to potentially get tore up. So we talked the guy into allowing us to build an exact replica to the rivet. And what you're looking at is not the original car, that's at the paint shop right now, but this is the clone per se. We recast uprights, refabricated every nut, bolt, piece, everything you see. Stock Car Steel was a great help because there's literally, oh gosh, 30 sheets of 050 aluminum. That is what the chassis is. It's a monocoque, so it's all just aluminum panels riveted and glued together. Bolts, hardware, fasteners, everything came from SRI or Stock Car Steel, and she's one of the most unique race cars we've ever worked on. We were actually very fortunate to be a part of this project. So what we have here is a 1969 Dunlevy Torino. This was one of the big cars. 115-inch wheelbase, 62-inch tread width. As far as I'm concerned, this was the cool stuff. You know, I would have loved to have been around to see, you know, 30-something of these start at Martinsville. Chrome bumpers, stock fenders, you just literally beating the snot out of each other around Martinsville. This is a restoration we're doing for a gentleman over in Davidson. The history is, we know it was a Dunlevy car. We're not sure which one it was, but we're still working on that. We believe it was originally, before Dunlevy ran it, it was a Dick Brooks car. The center section in this car is actually a Nichols Goldsmith style, either Charger or Superbird. They at some point put the Ford front clip on it, rebodied it as a Torino, and that's how it raced last, so that's how we're restoring it, but we're still working on all the information and trying to gather our stories. When we verify our cars here at Rhine Enterprise RhineBuilt, the thing we do that's unique to us, we don't verify the cars. We find crew members that worked on the vehicles to verify the vehicles. We get them involved in the restoration, we film them, we get them on camera, we let them tell their stories. If you look at the dashboard on the 2 Wrangler car, the old Rod Osterman and Dale Earnhardt car, there's actually 4 or 5 signatures on the dash. Those are all gentlemen that worked on that car. Get them involved, sign the car, tell us your story, save the history, and just really, it ties together very nicely. Honestly, this is my favorite car that we have in the collection. This is a 1981 Rod Osterman Wrangler Pontiac, one of the old number 2 Dale Earnhardt cars. We basically found it as a fluke. A gentleman called us and said he owned this particular car. We didn't believe him. I started calling people that he talked about in his story. They said, oh my gosh, does that guy still have that car? So we called him back rather quickly, gathered it up. The unique thing about this one, you'll never find another one, and number 2, when we got this car, because it went to California to race Winston West, it didn't rust and rot. A lot of them are in pretty bad shape when we find them to restore them. This one, the only piece of metal we had to replace was a fuel cell can from fuel leakage rusting, you know, over time. We did put new sides on it because they were beat up pretty bad, but dashboard, firewall, floorboards, all of that is original to the vehicle. If you look at the seat, the steering wheel, the window net, we didn't even have to recover them. We simply cleaned them and put them back in the car. This is one of the, just how we found it, the condition we found it in, what it is. It's quite a spectacular piece, and as you'll see on the dash, there's currently 4 of the original crew members, including Lou LaRosa and Doug Richards, who have signed the dash, and we have about 3 more we've run across we want to get out here to interview and sign the car as well.